All right. The last recording got interrupted, which worked out okay because we lost power, and hopefully this one is not interrupted. Zooming out over here, we're definitely in higher time frame. Institutional order flow. Institutional order flow on a higher time frame is definitely bearish. And over here we have a low from 7 o'clock, 7 a.m. low. I think we could probably come down to it. Trading a take profit trader account, 1 micro at this time. So on the lower time frame, we do have we have a protected high now. When I entered the trade, this wouldn't have qualified as a protected high. But that would just be too much of a stop loss going all the way up there. This is 49.75, 7 points. That's definitely doable. Even that would be about 20 points, 22 points. Let's go over here, look at the 15-minute. So we entered at 9:11 Eastern time. May not be the best time, but their setup is there. We may very well be running to take out this low before market opens. Can't know that for sure, of course. So we have this draw on liquidity below us. Got plenty of draws on liquidity below us. We also have this breaker over here. Okay, so we lost $16 on that. I know that was a tight stop, but I didn't want to risk more than that. Because of the time, 9:16, and the possibility that we just keep chopping around until the market opens. Okay, let's document this trade here. Newsday, there's high impact news coming. Intermarket relationships. I think they're largely aligned. Still not 100% sure what I'm looking for, to be honest. They do seem to be in sync. Session is AM2. Order flow is bearish. The draw on liquidity is previous X low. So that would be 7 a.m. low. The point of interest was a premium array, right? Coming back up into this SIBI here. That was our point of interest. Although the truth is, it's not where I entered the trade from. So but yeah, this consolidation or accumulation, manipulation, the likelihood that we have distribution next is certainly very high. Still think this is a valid point of interest. 15-minute over here. This is a 15-minute BISI. Shouldn't be showing on the hourly. It'd be totally understandable if we come into this bearish breaker before going lower. Try again. High, low, low, low. Coming back up into this breaker. Added a micro. Take it off at this sell side liquidity, hopefully. If we don't go lower, I don't want to be in this. So we are in the middle of a range here, so not the best, but okay. Getting out was definitely the right thing over there. All right, let's do some more pre-market prep here. Let's go down to 1 minute. Let's find the midnight open. January 14th, midnight open. Now let's get the regular trading hours. Currently we're at 25,770, which is quite a lot. Quite a lot lower. That's 150 points lower about. Yeah, just about. Um, 14th low. And this is January 14th high. Okay. Let's look at what other time frames do we want to have on here. Back to electronic trading hours. Let's get the, oh, hold on. Took out buy side up over here. So we came back up into the bearish breaker here. Put in a 10-minute SMT with YM and ES. Market opens in less than a minute. Got these relatively equal lows over here. This rejection block. I think it's very highly likely that we come down and take out these lows. I just hope we don't do something else first. Wow, this is nuts. Just looking at the wild movement. I took it off at essentially break even because that was just nuts. Okay, I mean, this is what I'm seeing on the other screen. And it was even more wild, just up and down, up and down. And so I'm sure we're going to take out the low that I was waiting for, but I don't need to take the chance. Good news is that um, the second micro we got out for $1 loss, plus I guess 50 cents commission total. And the first one we got out for $58. So we're back in $10.50 profit. I say back, but I don't know if we were in profit. No, it wasn't in profit yet. See if we're going to hit there now. There we go. Okay. So we got another $30.50 up for $40 profit. And I'm totally fine that I got off early there because I really shouldn't be trading when the market is gyrating like that. But I was very, very confident in my analysis, although not so confident that I could be sure it wouldn't go against me for some period of time. All right, let's get today's open marked off. Where did we open? 28. All right. Let's go to 1 minute here. So the market opened over here, worked up a little bit into this SIBI here, and then blew right through the bullish rejection block. We now turning around to take out these highs up here. That would be my expectation. We have this very big regular trading hours gap above us now. And if we were in this would qualify as we took out the first micro. Want to make sure we don't, okay, going through that bearish breaker. Now that we took out liquidity below, we see this consolidation accumulation. manipulation. Now, looks like we're going to distribute higher towards the January 14th regular trading hours gap. Take off the January 12th gap. Actually, let's not until I've studied it. Uh-oh, froze a bit. Price is retracing, I see on my phone. Coming back. All right, got out for small profit when I should have had a much bigger profit. But overall, yeah, don't know why my desktop is acting like this. Good thing I had my phone ready. Um, well, you could see here. So we went all the way up there and came right back down. Now that is wild. That is quite wild there. Should I go short from here down to here? Count is up $112. I don't need to go short, so 15-minute. Let's zoom out. There's no need to rush. I've learned that rushing is the fastest way to lose time and money. Just analyze and only trade when my analysis is solid. And we are definitely in a high time frame bearish price delivery here. And as I recall, we have news coming out at 10, I believe. What was it? Oh, no, 10 o'clock is a possibility. Seems Scott Bessent's been talking. 10 o'clock, we have existing home sales as well as a possibility of a Supreme Court decision about tariffs. I think we're going lower, and I'm going to take a small move. And that was a little too quick. I do think we're engineering liquidity to go lower, though. Okay. It's $44 there. Get that sell side liquidity, hopefully, because we've got so many reasons to go lower. Ju- Just in case we have some kind of unexpected crazy news. Should always have the stop in anyway. All right, we're slightly retracing here, but we still haven't even come to this low. So I'm watching that. If we come to there and then retrace back, I'll just take what I have at the time. But I'm pretty sure even where I am now is going to end up being far higher than the eventual low. Still haven't taken this low from, is it Monday? Yeah, low of day Monday. And this is low of day Friday. So we're looking for a price to take the low of day Friday. Six 633 is where I want to see it go, at least. Here we go. And let's take Friday. 10 more points. All right, I took it. Focused on taking profits, and the account is now up $274, and it is now 9:45. So we took out the low of day Monday. We did not take that low of day Friday. And I got out at 629 3/4, so a little below low of day Monday. All right, this is low of day Monday. Got out just below it. Okay. And now we're going lower, but I'm staying out of this. I don't need to trade anymore today. So there's really all that additional reason to not get involved in anything other than a really quality, best of the best setup. I, I do this every day. I'll be doing just fine. All right, I'm going to pause the recording for now.